Okay, Savannah, so here's some of the stuff you missed. I'm going to kind of condense it down. So although it does say 10 for these, you only have to do 5. So that'll speed you up. Also for the tattoos. These, most students found it easier to do it in Spark, or if you want to, there is Canva. Canva is similar to Spark, although you do have to watch out for any of the icons that do have a crown because that will charge you or want to charge you for them. Whereas in Spark, everything is accessible. So what these look at is you're going to make symbols. So if we look here, so ideally you're making a symbol for yourself. And the first type you're going to make is font based. You can think of those kind of like monograms or type based logos. And again, just to get you caught back up, we're only going to do 5, not 10. And then you're going to choose your best one. And then you are going to do 5 that play off of more image based symbols. And then you're going to turn in your best one of those. So some things to think about. One, simpler is better. So don't try and put a lot of stuff in. Because again, these are meant to be eye-catching and give you quick information really fast. Okay? But also don't think, also don't forget about positive, negative space. So both what is shown in your colors, but also shows what is on the outside of it. Okay? And remember, goal is quickly and understandable. Okay? This goes through some more little things. Otherwise, again, the first type, again, is image-based. You can add, text-based. You can add little like borders, embellishments. Again, part of this is playing with placement of letters and kind of organizing them with simple shapes. So again, you can kind of see some major companies that rely just on text-based. And again, you can box them in or frame them with shapes. So don't feel that you just have to have text. You can use shapes or, again, things like borders, boundaries, little embellishments. The other type, you can do it either as image only. But again, think more simple. And again, playing off of positive, negative space. Or you can incorporate text with the image. But it does need to have an image with it for the second one. And again, you're going to do 5. And the trick here is look for similarities. So look for similarities in color between the text and your image. Look for similarities in shape. So if one thing is angled, angle the text. If the text is more kind of curvy, look that has your image is more curvy. Okay. And again, as I said, sometimes less is a little bit more. So that is the first part. So the best way to do this, as I said before, is to go into Adobe Spark. Okay, and remember you do have a school account. So if you log in with a school account and then just go sign in with Google, just make sure you've signed in with Google. Yours should go under Enterprise ID. Okay, so here's the thing. You can do this one of 2 ways. First way, you can go to Custom, make sure this is inches, not pixels. You can set it to like 4 by 4, 6 by 6, 3 by 3. Go into some of the little text templates and see if any of them kind of jump out at you. So example, you may like this one, just kind of like banner structure. So again, remember for this one, if you click on the word, it will isolate the word and then will allow you to edit it. You can put your name. You can play with its color. You can move things around. You can put a background color in, so that could be one. Just remember then you go up to File, Save as a JPEG, download it. So that's one way of doing this. A more easy way of doing this is if you go where it says Brands. Here's the trick. Go to step 1, skip this step. So click on where it says skip this step. Then it'll pop up Try Logo Maker. And then it'll pop this up. And the way to do this is you got to fill in the first 2 boxes. So you can do things like your initials. It's going to ask you kind of how you want it to look. So if you want it to be more decorative, you click on decorative. When you're doing the symbol with an image, then you should click on here. Otherwise, just skip this. And then it'll show you some examples. Sometimes it'll stick an image with it. So there's one option. If you don't like anything that's produced, just go back. You can put your initials together. Then it'll give you some ones. If you find one you like, the best way to do this is go to Customize. Because then you can click on the different parts. You can edit the colors. You can choose different parts of it. It'll just give you more options if you come to Customize. So there may be one, and then again, as before, download as a JPEG. Okay, then once you have your 5 for text, go to Photopea. Click on New Project. Go to Photo. I would do 8 by 12 and run it horizontally. You can keep the DPI at 300. You can make it less if you want. Go to Create. And then all you got to do is go File, Open in Place, go to your Downloads, place it, size it, and then repeat. And then when you get all your 5, save as a JPEG. And then that is what you turn in. When you do the ones that incorporate an image, I would say add things like if you're into music, you can click on an icon, And then you'll notice it will put the icon in with the logos. Again, if you find one you like, remember to customize. Again, then you can adjust its color. You can duplicate. You can add other icons if you want to. Again, remember, you can then play with order, so you can move it to the back, to the front. When you get it where you want it, and download. And that would be one of the ones for the image. And again, if I wanted to, I could also get rid of the letter and just be like, there it is. There's just image. So that is the two little branding. Again, for you, you're only doing half, so only worry about 5 ones that have text and 5 ones that either have just image or image and text.